back to the kitchen. Today we're going to make a really delicious and healing drink. It's not a juice. We're going to make golden milk. Golden milk has so many health benefits. It's made with turmeric, which, as you know, I'm always talking about turmeric and how good it is for you. And it has so many healing properties. So today we're going to make golden milk using turmeric and almond milk and a little black pepper and a couple of other ingredients. So turmeric, as I've already stated to you, has so many healing properties. It's been used medicinally over 2,500 years, and it has been used for a plethora of issues. For example, turmeric can be used on the skin for skin diseases such as psoriasis and any kind of skin inflammation issues. Turmeric is an antidepressant, it's anti-inflammatory, it's antibacterial, it's excellent for individuals with arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or regular arthritis. Turmeric is a powerful liver detoxifier. It helps with weight management because it helps with metabolism, and it is a powerful cancer fighter. It's known to kill cancer cells. Yes, you heard me right. It is known to kill cancer cells. So, this golden milk drink can be served as like a warm nighttime treat. It's sweet and it has a really pleasant flavor, especially if you like almond milk. So what we're going to do today is I've already made the almond milk, and I've made fresh almond milk using raw almonds. And if you don't know how to do that, you can check out my how to make fresh almond milk video and make your almond milk. And then we are going to make a turmeric paste, and then we mix the paste into our fresh warm almond milk, and we add a couple of little sweeteners and flavor things just to make it taste just right. You can blend it to give it like a frothy flavor. It's just a really delicious nighttime treat to help you relax and unwind. So we're going to move over to the stove and start making our turmeric paste, and then we're going to make our cup of golden milk. So come on over to the stove. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen and we're at the stove now. We're going to make our turmeric paste, which is then going to be mixed into our almond milk to make our golden milk. So what you need for your turmeric paste is, and I've measured mine out already, a 1/4 cup of turmeric powder, organic. And we have a 1/2 cup of purified or filtered water, which I've measured out. And then we're also going to put in a 1/2 teaspoon of ground pepper. Ground pepper makes turmeric more bioavailable in the body, which means it just helps it absorb in the body better. So it doesn't affect the flavor of what you're making. It won't make it spicy or anything like that. It just helps your body absorb the paste. So we measure out those ingredients and we mix the powder and the water in a small saucepan, and we're going to mix it well. And it's going to turn into a paste as we stir it up, and it'll turn rather quickly. So that's our turmeric in there. And that's our purified water. And it's over medium heat. I'm going to measure a little bit of black pepper. It's a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Stir it constantly, and it's going to turn into a thick paste. As you can see, it's starting to thicken up, but we want it not loose and runny. We want it pasty. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, turmeric is a natural painkiller. It may prevent melanoma. You can use it if you have a sore throat by mixing it with some warm water and lemon and gargling with it. So it really is like a wonder root. And it's also, delicious juiced into your fresh juices. So if you get a hold of some root, don't hesitate to juice it. It has an unusual flavor. So it's like a love it or hate it type thing. I actually love it, and I can actually eat the powder like off the spoon. Just plain old turmeric powder. Turmeric is also a natural blood thinner. So if you're on thinning medications, you don't want to have turmeric, and also pregnant women shouldn't be using turmeric because it can stimulate the uterus and bring about contractions. So just keep that in mind. You have to wait till after you have the baby to partake. So as you see, it's turning into a paste, and it's thickening up, and we're just going to thicken it up a little bit more. And this paste, once we remove it from the stove, I generally put my paste in a mason jar, and it stores in the refrigerator, and it can store for a couple of weeks. So you can have like a glass of golden milk, you know, every day if you want, because this is a good amount. And just take a little scoop. You can use a little scoop and put it in your food when you're cooking. And you keep your heat like a medium-low because you don't want to cook it to death. So we've got a good paste going here. As you can see how thick it is, the thickness of it. It's kind of blobby, as you can see. Alright, so we're going to remove it from the heat. We're going to turn the heat off. And we are going to put it in a glass jar. Okay, so now we're back in the kitchen, and I've used the same pan that I just made the turmeric paste in, and I've put my cup of fresh almond milk into the pan, and now I'm going to measure, well, technically you can use about a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric paste or more. I like the flavor of it, so I'm going to go with 1/2 teaspoon. And I have my paste over to the side, and I have it in a jar, so I'm just going to put it in there. And then we're going to use about 1 teaspoon of almond oil. And then we will use about 1 teaspoon or so. It's really up to your taste of raw honey. But we're going to mix this all together. And we're just going to mix it all together and warm it up just a little bit. So our turmeric paste is in there. And our coconut oil, our teaspoon of coconut oil. And at the end we'll add raw honey. So I typically take this mixture, this warm mixture, and I'll blend it. I'll put it in the blender if I want it to be frothy, but it doesn't have to be. You can just consume it like this. So you have a pretty golden yellow color for your golden milk, and it's a really healing and nutritious drink. So I take this, and we're going to pour it into a mason jar, and then I add my raw honey because this is slightly warm. The raw honey will melt, and we can drink it. So we've gone over to the stove. We made our turmeric paste. We took our almond milk and we turned it into golden milk by adding the turmeric paste, some coconut oil, a little black pepper, and I've now poured the paste, or the mixture, the golden milk, into the mason jar, and so it's slightly warm. Like I said, you can put it in a blender and it makes it like really foamy and frothy. And I've added about 1 teaspoon or so of raw honey to this to sweeten it. And then I sprinkle it with a little bit of cinnamon. It's a really delicious and pleasant and mild flavor, and it's really soothing. It can take away aches and pains and just really give your body an overall sense of healing. So you can make this golden milk with the paste. You can see the paste that I have. This is what the paste looks like. That's cooling, and I just put a lid on this and I keep it in the refrigerator. This will last a couple weeks in the refrigerator, so you can just make this continuously. And I made a batch of almond milk before I started the video. It's really, really good. It has a great flavor. Try it and see what you think. I'll put it in the description below. I'll put all of the ingredients and the links to how to get them for the organic turmeric paste, my favorite raw honey, my favorite coconut oil, right here. So give us a thumbs up. Make the golden milk. Tell me what you think, leave a comment, and thanks for tuning in. See you later.